So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology, and welcome to the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 versus the Note 5 speed test. You can see we have Android 8.1.0 Oreo on the left, Samsung Experience version 9.5, and over here we just have Android 7.0 for this device. Showcasing what they're running, Snapdragon 845, 2.8 gigahertz, and this has 8 gigabytes of RAM. As you can see, total RAM available right there. This has the Samsung Exynos octa-core 7420 clocked in at 2.1 gigahertz, and this has 4 gigabytes of RAM. As you can see, total RAM available right there. Okay, so I quickly want to test the fingerprint speed. You can see the Note 5 had that fingerprint on the front. The Note 9 actually has that on the rear. Let's see which one is actually quicker though. 3, 2, 1. You could see that's the Note 9. Let's do that again. 3, 2, and 1. You could see the Note 9 slightly, and one more time. 3, 2, 1. So the Note 9 is slightly faster, but the Note 5 is still respectable for being a 2015 smartphone. Okay, guys, so one thing I want to mention really quickly is that the general scrolling actually feels a lot smoother for the Note 9. It's just a little bit slower to respond, as you can see right here in this example on the Galaxy Note 5. So the Note 9, that's a general update you're definitely going to notice right off the bat if you do upgrade. Everything is closed out on both devices, and let's begin with calendar. 3, 2, 1, and you can see the Note 9 with the clear win coming home. Let's go into the clock. You can see it's the Note 9 jumping again. Both of them are on 1x animations. Let's go into calculator, and you can see the Note 9 faster again. What about settings? And again, it's the Note 9. Now, I expect the Note 9 to win just about every test here, and that's what we want to see. And the Note 9 definitely loads that faster. Not too much faster, though. And the Note 5 still respectable here, though, against the Note 9 so far, at least in some of these more basic applications. So Note 5 doing well, but the Note 9 does have that slight lead. Let's go into the Twitter. If I wouldn't click it on accident, let's go into the Twitter one more time. 3, 2, 1. And you could see that was pretty close, but the Note 9 definitely won that one slightly again. Now, this seems like it's not really a big difference, but in the real world, when you're opening a multiple applications, you're multitasking, those slight seconds all add up to a much faster feeling phone. Let's go into WhatsApp. You can see that the Galaxy Note 9 is the win again. Let's head over into YouTube now. 3, 2, 1. And the Galaxy Note 9 slightly. Let's go into trending. And you could see right here, very good YouTube performance on both. However, it looks like the Note 5 choked up a little bit there. So definitely I like YouTube on either one of these. They both have beautiful displays. This has your standard, the way video is meant to be seen, display in a 16:9. This has a large, beautiful 6.4-inch screen. So both are great in that regard. Let's go into Netflix, and you could see Netflix is first on the left. And let's hit no thanks here. On the right, the Note 5. So I think they're both doing respectably well here in terms of opening these applications. And for those people saying that older Samsung phones slow down, well, the Note 5 definitely wasn't one of them. It's pretty fast. It just doesn't feel as fast as a Note 9. eBay, but I haven't experienced like massive lag or anything like that. The only time I experience lag on the Note 5 is when it's first booting up. It needs to warm up, and once it's been warmed up, what I mean by that is been on for a couple of seconds and things update, then it's fine. So what about Jetpack Joyride? 3, 2, 1. And you could see Jetpack Joyride does open first on the left and then on the right. So here's an area where the Note 9 definitely is a shiner over the Galaxy Note 5, and that's gaming, because gaming is not only faster to load things, it's also faster or better on the cooling. So the Note 5 gets way hotter than the Note 9 when it comes to gaming. So gamers will love to upgrade from the Note 5 to the Note 9. They'll love that more cool feeling phone. Regardless of those reports you've been hearing about the Note 9, some woman's Note 9 caught fire, that's an isolated case. Until we hear more, I'm not going to be running no videos on that one. So far I've had no issues with the cooling on the Note 9, and it looked like Slither was a little bit faster for the left. Let's go into Dead Trigger 2, and you can see Dead Trigger 2 has the jump on the left. So you can see right there, this is what you want to see. You want to see your Samsung phone make improvements. If you're going to be paying $1,000 for this phone, you want to see these improvements, in the Note 9 definitely much better in the gaming area. Let's go into Video Shop, and you could see pretty close there. You call that one down below. What about Geekbench? You can see that is the left for the Note 9. Let's go into Antutu Benchmark. And you can see Antutu Benchmark does open first on the left, just slightly. And then speed test. And you can see speed test was a win on the left. And let's go into Samsung Internet here. And you could see that that's the left again. So again, it's just like a minimal, like fraction of a second difference on each app. But when you add all those up together, the Note 9 just feels faster to run on the day-to-day. Now let's quickly go back through them backwards just to see if we can get any reloads on either. And you can see speed test, good to go on both. And Antutu Benchmark, good to go. I'm expecting the Note 5 to reload with that 4 gigs of RAM, but so far it's holding its own. You can see it even has that open. Let's go into Slither. Even has that open. So good stuff so far. I'm pretty impressed with the Note 5 right now so far. And Jetpack Joyride. And no reloads there again for either. I mean, the Note 9, we expect no reloads at all, but are we going to get any on the Note 5? And it doesn't look like it so far. Amazon. And let's head over into the next one, Netflix. And still, even with 4 gigs of RAM, this thing still hasn't reloaded. This is crazy. Let's go into the WhatsApp. And that probably is due to, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's that Exynos, that's why. And there we go. We got a slight reload there on Snapchat. I knew it was going to happen eventually. And here it goes again on Twitter. So after about 8 or so apps, the Note 5 starts to choke up in the RAM management. But on the whole, I don't know how many people are going to be running more than 8 to 10 apps. So still pretty good performance there. I hit the wrong one there. Pretty good performance there still on the Note 5. Let's go into clock. And let's go into calendar, and you could see the Note 5 reloaded that. So overall, they both have stellar performance, but the Note 5 is an upgrade to the Note 9 if you do want better RAM management. Okay, guys, so I'm here in the Samsung Internet browser. We're gonna just open up a couple of tabs here to see how they perform. Let's go into Facebook, 3, 2, 1. And see which one is quicker, and that is the Galaxy Note 9. Okay, so open up another tab. Let's go into the hotels.com here, and 3, 2, 1, and see which one gets there first. And that is pretty close. I think the Note 9 just barely jumped ahead, but pretty close there. So web browsing really hasn't changed much in terms of performance. One more, let's do Amazon, 3, 2, 1, and see how which one gets there first. And again, pretty close. I think the Note 9 was very, very slightly faster, but man, this is pretty close. So good web browsing experience on either Samsung browser for either one of these phones. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly test the Wi-Fi speed on the Note 9 and the Note 5, beginning with the Note 9. I'll speed it up and we'll come back when the results are in for the Note 9. Okay, so the results are in, and you can see the Note 9 gets a 179 on the down and 10.7 on the up. Let's test the Note 5 now, same Wi-Fi network, to see if there's any differences here. All right, so the Note 5's final results are in, and you can see a drastic improvement on the Note 9 in the download speeds, but on the upload speeds, the Note 5 actually did better, and they're not too much different there for the upload. But I have found the Note 9 on LTE and mobile data to be quicker to load stuff than the Note 5. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, so here we are with a video render test. Let's go ahead and render these out. This is a 1-minute clip shot at 1080p, and we're gonna see which one does better here. So let's go ahead and put this in 60 FPS and put this guy in 60 FPS as well. And we're gonna go ahead and save this to the gallery, see which one can render first. 3, 2, 1. And let's see if you get a massive improvement for the Note 9 in the rendering department. And yes, it's way ahead of the Note 5. And you can see, boom, the Galaxy Note 9 is done. So if you're doing video editing on your Note, this is definitely a huge, huge update when it comes to the time it's gonna take to render out a video. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and test out the camera from the quick launch. 3, 2, 1. And you can see pretty close. That was actually quite hard to see. Let me know what you thought down below. But now let's go ahead and just test it from the application. 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Note 5 is actually faster to open that camera from the application, and it does it pretty much every time. Now, people have been reporting that the Note 9 is freezing in between shots, and I can confirm this has happened to me a couple of times. I didn't think it would keep happening, but it happened a couple of times. So Samsung really needs to push an update to improve the camera launch time for the Note 9 and to fix that freezing that's happening in between the shots for some users. I'm not saying it's happening to all users, but I have been experiencing it myself. So the Note 5 right now, faster to open the camera, but does it take pictures faster is the question. And it looks like, yes, it looks like it's about the same, if not faster than the Note 9. Let's go ahead and hold down. You can see they both burst very quickly. The Note 9 definitely bursts faster, but the Note 5 is still respectable in the camera speed and opening. So the final Geekbench scores are in, and rest in peace, Note 5. It's a slaughter fest here. The Note 9 just destroys you here when it comes to the Geekbench scores. Okay, so we're here at the Antutu Benchmark, and you could see the massive difference here. 279,890 points here, 72,785. This defeated 87% of users in the CPU and 97% of users in the GPU. The Note 5 only defeats 24% of users in the CPU and 13% of users in the GPU. So the Antutu Benchmark does a lot more hardcore testing than I feel like Geekbench does. So this really showcases that the Note 9 is a massive leap here in performance. So in conclusion, the Galaxy Note 5, while it did a pretty good job here, the Galaxy Note 9 is the clear winner here. I mean, this is like 2 generations newer phone here. The Note 7 went away. We all know what happened with that, but the Galaxy Note 8 was also a nice improvement over the Note 5. But if you held off on both of those phones, the Note 9 actually brings everything that you probably would want in an upgrade from the Note 5. Anyway, that's it here for me. If you guys found this video helpful, entertaining, informing, enjoying, do me a favor, click that like button for me. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you want to see a full comparison on these, comment that down below. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next episode, and peace.